This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Last game for the Pacers, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Harden scanning the floor. And the dunk by Towns.
Assisted by.
Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
That's an inbound violation.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time. Something you love, Clark. We should see some terrific rebounding here in this one tonight.
Yeah, you know how I feel about glass eaters, Kevin. I love to see guys do work on the boards, and that's both boards. On the offensive end, pursuing the ball, getting extra possessions. Defensively, it's the last step to a good defensive possession. Man, it's fun watching Harden use the pick and roll to his advantage, getting space off the screen and letting it fly with ease.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago.
Karl-Anthony
Talked about the problems that Karl-Anthony Towns presents. Coach said there's no way to take away his inside game and his perimeter game. You just have to pick one of those to live with. That is not an easy choice, but it's one that most coaches have to make. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And that one's good by Porter.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Down low. And Towns gets it to go.
Anthony Towns.
Towns has got 6.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence. And he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own.
On the wing, Porter. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Levine with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Here's Ryder, and Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
It's deflected. Now Porter, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Pass to Ryder. Drops in the layup for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Towns. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Assist from.
He's got 8.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Pass to Ryder. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Bronx leading by 6. Johnson right side. Here's Harris. Guarded by Porter. Levine for 3. Bronx grabs the miss. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Harden with it. Takes it inside. And the jam by Harden.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
So both teams making some changes here. And the Pacers with possession here. 8-point game. Pass to Christie. Now Siakam over Cauley Stein. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
The first 2 minutes.
Batum for 3. No good that time. And Indiana will come the other way. To the wing right side. Siakam inside. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
That's a 3-second
And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And it's Batum with the ball, bringing it up for the Bronx. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Inside. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Out left to the wing. Pass to Siakam. And good that time.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
With the drive. Count that bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
His three-pointers off the mark. There's 30.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Here's Powers. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Siakam. Bronx grabs the miss. One second left.
The defense is right there. Hard to score against Levine when he's focused and locked in as well as being aggressive.
It's been all.
Fans, your base mates.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Pascal Siakam.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
James Harden.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
Hard throwing it down right in their faces. Don't be so mean, James.
For 3, Siakam. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
Now, here is Russell. Kicks it out to Siakam. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Siakam's got 8.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the basket by Harden.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Isaac misses.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Harden outside to the inside. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. On the wing, Harris. Out to Gallinari. On the wing, Hield. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
For 3.
Hield's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bronx.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Indiana's shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Now, here is Harden. He's got 11. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Here's Siakam. He's got 8. Pass to Ryder, and he dunks it down.
The assist.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, there was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pacers trailed by 12. A drive by Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 4 points this quarter. Clark, you had excellent handles for a front court player. How much of a benefit is it for a big man to be comfortable with the dribble, with the ball in his hand?
I think it's so valuable. And now it's a dozen to a dozen big guys can put it on the ground. I mean, it used to be 2 out of a dozen guys you'd see 6, 8 or better that could really handle the ball in my day. Now it's commonplace, and it's a valuable skill. My late dad, emphasized that from the time I started playing organized basketball. Make sure you can go with the ball where you want to against pressure. If you can do that, then you'll always add value to your team as a big guy.
And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message, and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
The Bronx leading by 13. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first half. Harden.
James Harden.
And Harden with the stuff.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled. And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
He hits both from the stripe.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
Outside, Towns. And the Bronx, another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's the Bronx with the ball, following the score by Indiana. Kicks it out to Johnson. Pass to Harris. Harden outside to the paint. 5 to shoot. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
James Harden.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
It's Levine atop the key. Here's Christie. Over Harris. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance.
James
I mean,
Harden.
strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's it.
And so it's the Bronx with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We come back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. For three, LaVine nailed from three-point land. LaVine's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. From deep, Harden. Here's Towns. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Yeah, that was the third straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Isaac down low. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. And it's Harden with the ball for the Bronx. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Hield. Takes the three. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Hield's got 6 points.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And that one's good by Porter.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Towns wide open. No good from outside. Outside Porter. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And Porter has a quick release, takes no time getting the shot off. When the defense is backing off of him, he has no problem pulling it up right off the pass.
Back to Harden. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Porter, here we go. LaVine's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Towns. Now Johnson. He's covered by Isaac. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. They kick out to Hield. Off target from outside.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the middle. To the paint. Here's Ryder. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
The Bronx leading by 21. Inside, Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Johnson's got his first points in this one.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids, and certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash-mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Pass to Connaughton. Now here's Johnson. Back to Connaughton.
2 minutes remaining in the
Now
third.
Biyombo.
2 minutes.
It's Crowder on the wing. Here's Connaughton. Porter pulls it in. A challenging stretch here for Indiana. In the corner, it's Levine. Knocks down the three ball. Levine's got 6 points in the quarter.
Levine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Harden with it. Isaac picks him up. Johnson the screen. Down low. Pass to Biyombo. And here's Harden. Takes a three. The shot, no good. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Up top, Russell. Porter with it. Covered by Biyombo. Here's Isaac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And, you know, Isaac is not afraid of a little contact. When he's shooting, he looks for contact.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so he makes both from the line. The Bronx leading by 20. Here's Powers. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 7.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Top of the key, Siakam. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Siakam. Right wing. Goes up the baseline. Indiana again missing. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
34 seconds left to play in the third. To the inside. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Cauley Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Driving to the basket. And it goes down 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
There's Gallinari with the 3, and they recover it. Russell with it. Here's Christie. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's the Bronx with the ball. On the wing, Batum. It's good from long range. Batum's got his first 3 points of the game.
The timing by Batum. Really good at recognizing when to fire off the catch.
Here's Goodwin. No good off the back of the rim. On the wing, Batum. And the Bronx, another 3.
The outside stroke of Batum, too nice. He knocks him down in bunches.
There's the drive. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Fires the 3. Christie with the rebound. Pass to Goodwin. Hits the jumper in space. Goodwin's got his first basket of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And for the first time in 2021, Clark, we had the full play-in tournament featuring the 7 through 10 seeds. What'd you think of the new format?
I really enjoyed it. I mean, again, part of it was we're coming out of a pandemic, and so we're starving for all things sports, and this added another level of excitement to, I think, the best game in the world, NBA basketball. You had Steph against LeBron and AD. So I think it was a pretty awesome result overall.
It's not going to go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Now, here's Goodwin. Down low. And stolen by Cauley Stein. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. To the paint. Here's Gallinari. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Bronx?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
Poked away. Goodwin with the steal. Here's Reed. High post, Hernan Gomez. The 10-footer. And too long on the shot.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Cauley-Stein. Over to the left wing. And that one's good from Connaughton.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
Gallinari with the steal. Puts up a three. And that one's good from Connaughton. Connaughton's got 6 in the quarter.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Pass to Goodwin to stop the run. Cauley-Stein grabs the board.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that
2
time.
minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Goodwin. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
First team foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bronx.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
We don't see conference opponents get swept very often, but this has been total domination.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James Harden.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made it easy for everyone else on his team. Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
In the corner, it's Hield. And the Bronx, another 3.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit. Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
So no problem for the Bronx as they get the win.
That's the end of the
I'm about to they can feel it. I had to let the world know it's my time.